The fascinating profession of piracy is as old as maritime trade. As long as the ocean's tides have carried loaded ships with valuable goods, there's always been someone eager to make those goods their own. Many of you will be amazed to know that these men with an eye patch and a peg leg with a parrot exist in these modern times too. Welcome back, guys, and I hope you're doing amazing. If you're an avid Hollywood fan, you must have seen movies about Somali pirates plaguing the sea. In this very video, we'll be talking about the Somali Pirates, which are a huge menace for the worldwide shipping domain, and how different countries' navies have taken action to bring down these intruders. But before we proceed, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. When we have a look at Somalia's political history, it's rampant with political instability. After the outbreak of civil war in Somalia in 1995, the National Navy disbanded. So the Somalian waters were not guarded, which paved the way for foreign fishing trawlers illegally fishing on Somalian waters. Many ships dumping their industrial waste. This led to the wasting away of the fish stock. This all seriously alarmed the Somali fishermen. They set out to fight against these raiders since they had no central government. This shows how the roots of piracy in Somalia were not evil. Rather, they just wanted to protect their natural resources until a ruling authority was established. But these fishermen started resorting to violent means such as using weapons and taking over foreign ships. They demanded ransom for release. Seeing how profitable this setup was, many financiers and ex-military men started joining hands with these fishermen to attack the foreign ships and then split half the profits made. Because of the worsening poverty and the ongoing political chaos in Somalia, many locals started linking to this construct. So a group that had started with the cause of coast guarding to defend the country's integrity quickly transformed into boat-borne attackers. As more and more people turned towards this occupation, piracy eventually became Somalia's biggest source of income, bringing in nearly $200 million annually. To encourage the members and fixed-in service benefits, the pirate leaders decided that the family of any pirate killed in action receives significant compensation. The first pirate to board the target ship usually gets a double share of the profits. Piracy operates like a proper industry in Somalia. You might be amazed to know that investors buy stocks for ransom. The stock exchange is run by 72 pirate groups called maritime companies. Interested investors buy stocks of a particular company with high hopes that their company will strike it lucky. To purchase shares, you don't need a vast sum of cash. You can even own your part by contributing weapons like AK-47, and 72 pirate groups, with the help of these pirates, raid the cargoes. The pirates who put their lives at risk and do all the negotiations for a heavy ransom get the smallest share. All the investors get the lion's share of the ransom. Some money is also set aside for the betterment of the community, like building schools and hospitals. That's why these pirates considered themselves the modern-day Robin Hood and like to be called Son of the Sea. Piracy in Somalia is a very organized process. After getting the funding from investors, mainly from the stock exchange, the pirate company forms two groups, Group A and Group B. Each group contains 12 pirates. Group A takes off on 2 boats to find their target. If they're lucky enough to find one, they sneak close under cover of darkness and invade that ship. The ship is then taken to the Somali coast. Here, Group B comes into action. It guards the captured ship and provides supplies while Group A is busy negotiating. Maintaining the docked ship costs a lot of money. Here comes the role of another investor who's to provide food and other necessities for the crew, and in return, he takes his share of the ransom. The greatly augmenting pirate industry in Somalia posed a colossal threat to world trade, costing an estimated $6.6 to $6.9 billion a year and causing delivery delays. And to fight this problem, the Navy forces of many European countries acted in concert by forming Operation Atlanta. Moreover, the Navy of Asian countries like China and India have been called into play. All these naval forces regularly patrol the African coast and Indian Ocean. Investors are not the only ones who reap the benefits of the Somali pirate attacks. The Hollywood industry also makes millions out of it. This dates back to 2009 when an American container vessel started its voyage from Oman to Kenya. Unfortunately, this vessel became the prey of Somali pirates, and they were victorious in taking the master of the vessel, Captain Phillips, with them. If your brain rings bells after hearing this name, don't worry, because there is a Hollywood movie based on this incident, which is named Captain Phillips. The U.S. Navy sent 2 of its fighter ships for the captain's rescue in no time. The Special Forces snipers were able to shoot down 3 pirates on the lifeboat. They were successful in rescuing Captain Phillips uninjured, while the 4th pirate was taken into custody and was eventually flown to the United States to stand trial. He received a prison sentence of 33 years and 9 months. Normally, the Somali pirates don't attack Navy vessels as they're fully aware that these ships are well-equipped and can't stand a chance against the fiercely trained military men. But in 2010, the pirates had mistaken a U.S. Navy ship for a cargo vessel. Following their usual plan, they decided to attack the ship. But little did they know that opening fire on this ship would burn their whole lives. The U.S. military successfully chased down the pirates and captured 5 Somalis who were taken back to the U.S. and were sentenced to life for piracy to run consecutively with the 80-year term. After a series of triumphant lootings, the Somali pirates started expanding their horizons. They reached as far as the Persian Gulf, away from the Horn of Africa. This was a dangerous signal for the security and trade for Iran, so the Iranian army geared itself up to fight these waterborne attackers. In 2012, an Iranian-owned bulk carrier was seized by a Somali pirate while carrying a cargo of sugar from Brazil to Iran. The vessel was freed after a 36-hour operation by an Iranian naval destroyer, Jamaran. All the hijackers were transferred to the Iranian courts. Later in the same year, the Iranian Navy was lucky in freeing the Chinese cargo ship and its 28 crew hijacked by Somali pirates in the Gulf of Oman. 2 Iranian Navy vessels participated in the rescue operation and ordered the pirates to surrender. Finally, the pirates succumbed to the pressure built by the Iranian Navy. There are speculations that the Somali hijackers were weak because of the mechanical malfunction. The Russian Navy has been able to strike the Somali pirates 4 times. In 2008, a Russian warship and a British frigate were able to take down Somali pirates trying to capture a ship in the Gulf of Aden. But the biggest headline was made in 2010 when a Russian tanker MV Moscow University came under the control of Somali hijackers some 900 kilometers off the coast of Somalia. The Russian destroyer, Marshal Shapeshnikov, went to the aid, and after a brief shootout, it rescued the crew unharmed. Because of the united efforts of the navies of so many nations, Somali piracy suffered a collapse in 2013. However, in 2017, Somali attackers hijacked an oil tanker, but the tanker was set free after the pirate crew discovered that the tanker belonged to a Somali businessman, as all the Somali pirate companies have vowed not to harm any of their countrymen. Since then, there's been no news about Somali pirates. We all hope that this is the ultimate peace and not the calm before the storm. So guys, that's all I had for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on our future content. Goodbye till the next video.